Don't no,
I'm
don't worry.
try my best not to cuss.
Don't worry too much about it, because like I try not to cuss, but then I do it anyway. You know, it's no big deal.
Are we from the COVID wing of the PsychWard? Is this where we're broadcasting from?
I guess so.
I'm still in the patient room.
Yeah, this is the game lounge.
Game lounge. Where all our controllers are Nerf, so we don't kill each other with them.
Yeah, but this game is like really pretty, like for a Genesis game, and you'll see it.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this guy. He does the little Sonic thing with his fingers.
Yeah, so press start. Only problem is that it doesn't have a save feature. The PC version of the game does have an actual save feature, but we're stuck with passwords here. But it doesn't matter. We're using an emulator for our
right, we can always look up a password anyways.
Yeah, we're using an emulator for our legally acquired digital backup.
Yeah, I'm holding the copy right now.
Yep. We got the proof of purchase.
Yeah, look, let me just pull it up right here. You can hear it. See, totally not a piece of cardboard that I picked up off the ground.
Yeah. And see, I just
threw it aside.
Now it's using the Sonic engine, so you'll notice that the frickin' intro to each stage kind of has a Sonic, like that sort of Sonic side banner
it's got
thing.
It's got the same kind of colors too.
Yeah. Ah, shit. There.
He gets longer. Oh dang.
So you go that, bam.
Oh dang.
You can do all sorts of cool stuff like that.
How come Donkey Kong never climbed trees?
Oh, he did. You do that a lot more in in Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze and stuff.
No, I don't count those as Donkey Kong games.
You're not alone. I like them. I like them, but I understand why people who prefer like the Donkey Kong 1 through 3, you know, just aren't feeling them very much.
And the music seems similar too to Sonic.
Yeah, the chick who did the music here, she did the music for Knights. So
do you think we're ever gonna get a Knights again?
After that Wii one didn't fare too well, I doubt it. But I mean, anything's a possibility. Sega's been a little more. I mean, Sega brought back Sakura Wars of all things, and nobody was really
Sakura Wars is beloved though. Like I don't know many people who go, man, I can't wait to play Knights again.
Yeah, Knights is really like. With Knights, it feels like the general attitude sometimes is like you either really love it or you think it's just garbage.
It's fucking weird. I mean, freaking weird. It's just weird. Like, when I was first introduced to Knights was on the Dreamcast because I was playing Sonic Adventure, and there's that pinball stage.
Yeah, that horrible pinball stage that nobody should ever play because it's just boring. You're just like, wow, you know, this is Sonic in 3D, and then all of a sudden they just make you stop and have to do this 10-minute long level of pinball, and I don't understand it. Where are you? Here you are. Hey, get back here.
Is this a boss fight?
It's like a mini boss fight. Got him. Oh, there's a chest. Give me that. Oh, I don't need that. Come on. The only thing that weirds me out a bit about this is A button is jump by default, and the B button is the grab. And for some reason, I instinctively want. Like, I instinctively press A as if it's the grab.
It's B to grab though, right?
Yeah, so it's weird. All right, so here's your end state, your Sonic style.
Become the
stage.
shooting star.
Now
Right on, shooting star.
Yeah, now your bonus points are determined here by your height. So I have to go to the right, and like that. So.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I would never have figured that out.
Yeah, like it's one of those games where if you rented it and you didn't have the instruction manual, you'd probably be very confused about what things actually do. Yeah. Take that.
Damn lizards.
So go right here, and then let's see if I can do this. Bam. Damn it. Okay, so got him.
Yeah, you got them air combos.
Yeah, so he can grab in every direction. So like up, down, diagonal. You know, so it's really
like Castlevania 4.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Except the whip is his arms.
Oh, but don't you
Don't
know?
let that lizard fuck you up.
Don't you know that the whip moving in every direction in Castlevania 4 makes it too easy?
Right.
A certain YouTuber made a video about that.
Oh yeah, that same certain YouTuber who still to this day probably can't beat it.
I beat that game the other day, like or a few weeks ago. That game is like merciless once you get to like a certain point.
Castlevania's always been f***ing hard.
Yeah,
like,
but
even like the PS2 like Castlevania where it was like 3D. That game was still kind of hard.
oh, you mean Lament of Innocence, or you mean Curse
No,
of
it
Darkness?
was, I think it was Curse of Darkness.
Yeah,
the one where you play as Hector or whatever.
Yeah, you play as Hector, and then
you have those knockoff Pokemon.
Yeah. Like I feel like a lot of Genesis games, they feel like they're pumped out very quick, and so they don't use the Genesis hardware to like its fullest.
Yeah, I can see that. But like, how long was the Genesis even up for? I forget.
It had been around since 1988, 1989. That's kind of another thing, is that a lot of the earlier Genesis titles, they feel like have you tried playing Altered Beast lately?
Rise from your grave.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent beat 'em up. Like, it's weird because it's a scrolling beat 'em up, and you don't normally like have that, where it's like scrolling like it's a shooter.
Right.
But I mean, compare it to something like this, which came out like towards the end of the Genesis's life cycle. It's you know, they're almost worlds apart. You can almost believe they're for different systems.
Honestly, yeah, this would look like it's from like a. I bet you it's because of all that blast processing.
Shit! No!
Oh, you missed it.
Well, I think it's like, given time, people just learn how to push hardware, you know. There we go.
Oh yeah, if anybody given enough time, like that's why always some of the best games come out like at the end of a console cycle, or like in the middle, to where they don't know if they're getting a new console anytime soon, so they just put all their effort into this one.
Yeah, like some of the graphics in this almost remind me of how some of the better 2D games look on the Sega Saturn.
Whoa, it got dark.
Oh yeah, like watch this. So this is this level's gimmick. Go up here and grab that.
Oh, that's neat. It's like that one level in Sonic and Knuckles, where you had to like pull the light switches. Oh, speaking of Sonic, did you see the whole Balan Wonderland?
Oh, I was about to bring that up, but I wasn't sure. But
yeah, the Yuji Naka is like Square Enix platformer.
Yeah, it was done by Yuji Naka and Sonic's original character designer, right? The first guy.
The character designs look cool as f***.
Yeah, I mean, it's got.
I mean, frick.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's one of the things when I'm looking at like, because I haven't played it, but I watched LS Mark's whole 1 hour spiel about it. I watched the Donkey video about it, and there's things I really like about how just like the aesthetic and everything. Like, I really like that whole thing that like that intro cinematic where the kid meets Balan.
Yeah,
that looks amazing.
It does. It looks like a lot of time was put into that.
Yeah, and I think maybe that might be the problem. They forgot that they had to make a video game.
if you want to look at like the development cycle of it, there's a video called "What Happened."
Oh
It's
yeah,
by,
Matt
McMuscles.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, he did a video on it, and it's actually really interesting.
Gotcha.
I love his videos on it.
This boss is easy. He's nothing.
You hear that? You're nothing. You're nothing.
Whoa. Just got to do that, and then
Just kind of headbutt him in the.
And then get that guy when he falls off of him because he's got a parasite in him. He's got a demon inside of him.
Oh, nice. I think that's one of my favorite things I've ever heard. Was I'm not saying Obama's a demon, but I'm just saying when I went to shake his hand, he smelled like sulfur.
I love the song, the folk song, like where he's Obama and Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur.
My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go.
Alright, so here, this is the water level. Now, it's actually
as bad as every other water level.
Oh no, it's actually good. I'd actually compare it more to like Donkey Kong Country's water levels.
I actually don't like Donkey Kong Country's water levels.
Oh, you don't?
I don't like it.
I like them because you move fast. That's the only problem with underwater levels for me is you don't like a lot of them. You don't move fast. It's like they just want to like slow the physics down to simulate the water, and it's like I don't care.
I don't want realism.
Yeah,
I'm not realistically playing as a tiny little Starman.
Moving in water is not fun. Like I mean, splashing in water is fun, but like moving in water is not exactly fun. Like not even
so
real
not
life.
fun. They made a sport out of it.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Dang it. I hate...
Like, say there actually is like the Illuminati and all that stuff. Like the actual like shadow government's a thing. Do you think they play online games?
Like that's one of the things too. That's the most common thing. Like that's the most common joke where it's like if the Illuminati is supposed to be a secret society, why do they put all their shit why do they put all their symbols and everything just to troll people?
Yeah, but like they have to have normal lives too, right?
Well, what I think it is though is I do think that there's a lot of influence of Freemasonry, but that's a little different. Like,
Freemasons aren't really secretive, really anymore.
Not really. Like the whole rule is like that you just have to like. From what I understand, because my brother and I visited the Freemason Lodge that's like not that far away from us, and they said that you're not really allowed to tell people you're a Mason, but if somebody asks, you can say you are. So it's one of those things where sometimes what will happen is, like here's a good example. Did you ever see that video of Shaquille O'Neal where they were looking at his ring on the ESPN or whatever, and they asked him about the ring, and then he kept telling them to look at the ring, and they looked at it and they were like, well, I don't know what that is, and then one of the dudes is like, is that a Mason symbol? Is like, are you a Mason, Shaq? And he's like, yeah, I'm a Mason.
What is going on there? That's a ring of my profession. You don't know nothing about that. Okay, can we get a close-up on that area? What? You don't know nothing about what is the profession? Yeah, which profession are we talking about? Just look at it. Is it a legal profession? Of course it's legal. It's a ring of my profession.
But that's
Since you found out.
Well, the reason he's doing that, though, is that he's trying to get them to ask him so he can tell them, because the rules of the lodge are usually that you don't tell people right. Unless they ask. So he's like, look at the ring, and he's trying to get them to look at the ring and see what it is, and so they'll ask him and he can answer.
I mean, that's one way to do it. And it's not like it's not a super secret organization, but I know they got their fingers in things.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say that about any organization or any corporation. So it's like,
yeah, Apple.
I made my brother laugh a while back because he was like, man, I kind of want it to be revealed that Alex Jones was just like one huge troll. And I was saying, like, you mean like the Andy Kaufman of our generation or something?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Because you remember how, like, Andy Kaufman, his whole shtick was just pissing people off.
Yeah.
You know? And so like, you know, like going on TV talking all this smack about women and everything, and being like, you know, beating up women in the wrestling ring and everything, and only wrestling women. And then the one wrestler dude, I forgot his name, you know, called him out, and they had a fight and on David Letterman, but it was all just like an act.
Right.
You know, and he was like, that wrestler dude was like, no, we were actually good friends. It was just part of the act. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, you gotta play heel sometimes.
I'm a secret agent. I'm a secret agent. I'm a secret agent. I'm an informant for a total takeover.
Yeah, and so I mean, it'd be hilarious if that was the case with frickin' Alex Jones, where he was just like just one like a huge like method actor.
People like that with like people like that are usually really smart, and unfortunately are bogged down by their own hubris.
Yeah.
So like,
and it's easy to mistake like that hubris for like being like principled, when really you're just like being like obstinate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's literally ignorance at its finest. And it makes you dumb to everybody else.
No.
Get the thing.
No.
See, if Alex Jones was playing, he would have grabbed that. That's his hubris.
No. Let me see. Okay.
Just wait for the current.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get ahead. Here we go. And you're gonna stop? Okay, thank you. There.
Bash your head against the fan. Like, did you ever see that guy who like they recreated like a they tried to recreate like what old Neanderthals used to sound like?
What?
Like based on like some kind of like science, like, oh yeah, their windpipe was like this long and this was the shape of their skull, and the guy was like, this is what they sound like, and shit like that.
They might have had high voices, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, at a certain point you're just speculating. But I mean, we'll
never actually know.
Yeah, but I'm not like a biologist or a geologist or anything. I can't really say where we can say, like, what we can say definitively and what's just, you know, just theory, you know?
Yeah.
It's like one of the reasons why, like, people will sometimes, like, be like, you know, memeing on flat earthers, but I don't really do that just because it's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a geologist or anything. I just accept what I've been told my whole life as far as that's concerned. You know?
like when it comes to a lot of flat earthers, like, I will give them some credit to a degree. They at least try to back their thing up with science. They refuse the outcome, but they still keep trying.
Yeah.
And you know what? Kudos to you. At least you're not like you're trying to back up your evidence.
Yeah.
You're just missing that one step.
Yeah, it's like I was just saying, you know, I'm not really like, you know, I like to think of myself as smarter than the average bear, but there's things that I don't really like have any expertise in. So I just have to accept what the supposed experts say. You know, otherwise I'll just be walking around kind of like confused all my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, again, you got your degree in psychology. That's why you have the psych ward.
Of course.
You have a doctorate in psychiatric medicine and a PhD in gaming.
Yeah, of course. I'm not just some quack who's kidnapping people and putting them in my my abandoned psychiatric facility so they can play games with me.
Right. Totally not. Please help me. He hasn't fed me in days. All right, new area.
All right, no, now we're doing the boss.
Oh, is that the boss of this arena? Okay. Is it a water boss?
Yes.
It's a water boss.
What do we got? What's he like? I like this environmental storytelling here.
Yeah, like you can tell one of them escaped.
Oh, he's a hammerhead.
Of course, and it has a stupid hammer mechanic.
Okay, so what's he gonna do? What do I got?
He's probably gonna come downward, and you're gonna have to like bait him onto one of these things.
Yeah, something like that. Oh.
Okay, there's that. Okay. What are you gonna do, little Sharky?
Ah, shit.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Do you think you have to grab him and like slam him into the thing?
I think I have. I know I have to grab him. Everything's about grabbing in this.
Oh, okay. It's right around then.
Yeah, so I gotta
it's
get.
not.
Yeah, I gotta get him when he's charging like that.
Oh, this one seems tough.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this one. Which is good because then we can move on to another game.
Right. New game, new topic. Right.
Yeah.
We could talk about. We'll talk about your time in graduate school and all those papers.
Got you.
Oh shit.
Oh, I
Oh,
get
it
it.
empties some of the water.
Yeah, he breaks. Those are corks.
Oh, that's neat. Why would the cork control the water? Like, why would this seems like a really bad, like, planned archaeology. What's the word for building things? Architecture. That's what it is. So you just gotta hit him 4 times. Oh, but the water level will lower, so it makes it harder and harder to dodge.
Yeah, that's what they're going for. And then I'm guessing like when you beat him right here, when the water drains and everything, he's like flopping around.
He's like, I'm just a fish.
Yeah, I never got this far in the game as a kid. Like I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids who would play games like this, and I liked them, but I could never like get anywhere with them.
I can tell you this now. I wouldn't have figured that out as a kid. I'm surprised we figured it out now as adults. Whoa! What the f? Metroids.
Oh, they were explosives. Damn it. Okay, got you.
And I think that's it. And I think you just grab him again. Yeah.
I wonder if those.
Victory spin.
I wonder if like the black heartless that are
heartless.
Yeah, that are infecting them. I wonder if they're meant to be like a reference to Puyo Puyo.
Could be.
Because they look like the little jellies from the Puyo games. Look at them go.
Yeah. That's right. And so
Oh, that's
the Starman locked the keyhole.
Oh, that's right. There's bonus levels in this. I haven't found any bonus levels yet.
I didn't even know there were bonus levels in this.
Yeah, I know that I missed them. I was totally like zoning out and just getting through the levels. So during our last break, I did. Oh,
Did you do some practice?
No, I didn't play this level. I did test out the Game Gear version of the game.
Was it really different, or was it just basically the same?
Okay, there we go. It's basically the same, but there are one of the things that stood out that was different about it is that they have collectible stars that sort of they're like the coins in Mario or the rings in Sonic. So a lot of times if you lose your way, ow.
Fire!
If you lose your way, then you could just follow wherever the stars are kind of pointing you towards.
Oh, okay, that's legit. That seems like much better game design.
Yeah, it's a little easier to kind of know where you're going. This little bastard. Is this gonna be the level where it's, you know how sometimes in these older games the first like 3 levels are just like okay, like baby stuff for babies, and then like the 3rd level or the 4th level is just like the hardest level, and then every other level is just kind of simple after
like
that.
Brutally hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like this is the gatekeeper level?
Yeah. Come on. Oh, you oh, so he just swoops in so you can't grab him there. Oh, but then I died anyway.
You're waving your hand at your face. and you go, man, I'm really thirsty, and you go reach for like your cup of water, and your arms extended, you smash your face against it, and it goes flying around the room. Like, it doesn't break, it just flies around the room.
Okay, I think I know exactly what I gotta do here.
Father, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
No, I got a better hypothetical.
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Nice save.
Oh, bastard. No. Oh.
Oh, whack.
This level is kind of...
This level looks hard.
Yeah, it's a little different from the other ones. The other ones seem more exploratory. This one seems more linear, but they're making it more, like, way more challenging.
How do you get underneath there?
I think... Oh, there we go. Ah, there.
Oh,
That's
hey, look
cool.
at that. Oh, do you think there's a switch for those things?
Maybe. I didn't see... Sorry. I keep getting thrown off by the fact that the A button is jump for some reason. I don't know why.
Gotta go kill that green thing.
Okay, so let me get this.
Can you throw that at him?
But no, in the Game Gear version, some of these guys have like little helmets that you can, once you kill one of them, you get the helmet and you can throw the helmet like a frisbee at other enemies.
Like legit frisbee?
Yeah. So there's
Does it come back to you like a boomerang?
No, but there's little sort of differences in the gameplay in the Game Gear version where you can destroy some enemy. You can use enemy projectiles and stuff. Here we go.
Hell yeah. Look at us figuring things out like real gamers.
So you have those stars that you collect, and you have the little like projectiles that you can throw at enemies. So there's aspects of the Game Gear version that I think are kind of a little better designed. But
Ooh, that's pretty close.
The only problem with the Game Gear version is that it's running on the Game Gear hardware, and Game Gear hardware is, of course, sometimes sometimes games run slow.
I think you need that statue to throw over there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait. No. I think
yeah. Just wait for the fire to come back.
Yeah. So that's the only drawback to it, is that it just doesn't have the processing power to be able to do a lot of stuff that this version can do, and obviously it doesn't look as good. But I mean, from what I played of it, it was pretty decent. Like for a Game Gear version of a Genesis game. But I mean, this game came out in '95 when the Genesis was almost dead, so that meant the Game Gear version also came out that year. And I'm like, who was playing the Game Gear still in 1995?
I don't know. Do you think this would have taken off if it was like in the middle of its life cycle?
I think so.
You think we get a Ristar port to like PlayStation or Switch?
Well, I mean, Ristar is on like all the Genesis collections. I mean, Sega still acknowledges it. It's just they haven't really done anything with the character. He's like one of those characters in like. Oh, that was
shit.
Nice.
That got me all scared.
This game's scary sometimes. There. Up. Look at him go.
Watch out for the apocalypse happening behind you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fight the volcano? Because that'd be kind of sick.
I think so. There we go.
Ooh, the blue star. Oh, that's max health.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and another thing about the Game Gear port is the Game Gear version does something a little different in terms of like life management. where those stars you collect 100 of them and you get an extra life. So you have an incentive to collect all the stars in the level.
Okay, so not only do they guide you to the where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
They're like coins and rings and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you think if we collect all the super stars, we'll get like gold Ristar, Super Saiyan Ristar?
Well, now that think about it, look at him. Who does he look like? He looks like Supersonic.
Yeah, he's got the supersonic look.
Yeah.
Does it always do it in the same order?
No, it's random. This is a little better though. Okay, I was holding it. That's why.
Oh, okay.
There. And
That's right. We here at the Psych Lounge could count. I guess it just gives you bonuses.
4, 5. Okay. Crap, what was 2?
I think it's the right one, far right. And I think 3 was the middle.
3 was the middle.
And then top left was
4.
4. And then 5.
Got it. Nope.
Oh, nope. Okay, I was wrong.
Well, I thought I was getting it right because it didn't come up as soon as you made a mistake. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Damn it.
I hate that they actually damage you.
Got
okay,
it.
at least you got health back.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I think it was this one. No, I fucked up. Ah.
Ah. We got beaten in the head by stars.
Okay. Yes, I want to continue. Ah. Would you ever do that? Would you ever do awesome games done quick?
If I could do a game quick. I'm such a slow motherfucker in everything I do.
Same here. Okay.
I mean, take for the fact that we have like 6 hours of Final Fantasy recorded and only like 40 minutes of it to put it up.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do something. Like I was thinking about picking a certain game that was kind of different from the other ones that we were playing. So like that way we could do that as a one-off and I could send it to you and then you guys could post it as like a guest sort of thing on your own channel.
Oh no, he's gonna rip off your star face. Oh no, he's just gonna drop you in fire. That's brutal.
Okay, I got him though. I got it. I barely made it.
What would you do if you got picked up by birds and they tried to drop you in fire?
What would you do if you wore a bird?
Oh, dude, I'd fly into a ceiling fan. Cause birds.
Yeah, I made my brother laugh the other day because I was I was talking with him and my mom and I made a joke and I made a joke about what if one day I just woke up as a big bird man that could only fly like 3 feet above the ground.
It's just like do you flap your wings or you just levitate there?
Just flap my wings. I can only fly like 3 feet above the ground. I have big black feathers and a beak. And I sleep standing up in the corner.
Like they have to drape a sheet over you so you can fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'd be the weirdest, like... I mean, that's a demographic you can hit on YouTube, man.
What, bird people?
Yeah, the algorithm will fucking... Because think of all the people looking up Rick and Morty and just get directed to your channel.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Oh, here it is. Finally, I found it. So I wanted to show you this. So this is how the bonus areas work. You have to sort of use the... They each have like a little sort of maze thing you gotta do.
What's with all the crystals?
I don't know. I guess it's a spirit science meetup.
Spirit science meetup? Oh, dude. God. Spirit science is so weird. What was it that they said that the pyramids were built like
from the top down or
upside
something,
down.
something like
Yeah,
that.
from the top down. Yeah.
How the hell do I do this? Damn it.
At least we got to see it.
Yeah. That was... I guess I was jumping too late to be able to grab the things above me. Okay, that's the soundtrack. I heard a ringing and I thought it was... crap, now I
You
don't...
thought he was trying to call in?
Yeah, yeah.
Top left is 1, then bottom left is 2, then middle is 3, and then far right is 4, and then top middle is 5.
Okay. Okay, so
I really
I
hope
just
that's it.
I just got to be careful to move, like press the right directional button when I'm coming down, so I don't hit one of them.
Wait, no, the left one, far left.
Oh, that one.
That's 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And then middle lower one is 3, and then far right one is 4, and then the middle top one is 5. Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll be able to do this. Okay. Do.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I missed that one up there.
They don't. This one didn't have numbers. That's why.
Okay.
You just have to remember the order. I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but I have enough life. Yeah.
The scream.
Okay.
Okay, that one's easy.
Ah. It keeps happening. There. Yeah. Okay, so
There
you
we
have
go.
to get them correct. It's not just a matter of having enough life. There we
That's
go.
the end, isn't it?
Yeah, now we're done with this. And... Nope, there. Oh.